Huh? That's popcorn. Good. They're out of pizza. Video not. It's a little dragging out. If you want to be cameraman, I'll give you $10.
Like the whole time?
Yeah. You have to go from side to side.
I can.
You do it? You do it for 10? Yeah, you just gotta go like this. You go forward. Well, you can do it with a computer if you want. It's a little more steadier than a hand, right?
That would be easier.
Yeah, you're all over again. Hey. I think you gotta do it on this, don't you? All you gotta do is just this really nice and easy, like follow the blood. Okay? You do that, right? I understand. If you want to sit, I'll stand.
Fine.
Horrible. Where'd our cameraman go? He doesn't know if he wants to do it. Oh my God. Should I post on Twitter?
Alright, so go through this with me real quick. Make sure I understand all these. Field goals attempted, field goals made, 3-point attempted, 3-point made, free throw attempted, 3-point made, don't block shot, offensive rebound, defensive rebound, assist, steal, turnover, which score,
Personal foul
personal fouls, and then you just manually put these in.
at halftime. It calculates the other two. Such a default thing didn't work. That'd be really
That'd been cool, yeah.
You know your son went? That's the man.
Yeah, Bullock was the leading scorer. 85, 86. Joe Schulberger?
Ollie was a scorer, man.
I don't remember that.
Hi. You good? Yeah. Why you gotta be like that? Very important
Oh my
job.
God.
What? Play with me.
Ah,
Huh? Good.
they did the wave. Why we listen to the jump? Oh my God, so good. That must be Tuba right there. First one.
I didn't even eat all mine.
Huh?
I didn't even eat all mine.
How are these guys? How are these guys?
What do we know about them? What? 52? 1-1. They got two good players, but it.
They beat Solon, I think.
Welcome to Makokata, Iowa, and Makokata High School gym is we're off on the maiden voyage of trying to implement a live streaming broadcast. I'm Dale Scott. Joining me is my normal color guy, a statistician slash
Popcorn eater.
popcorn eater,
Doing a little popcorn here at the ballpark tonight.
Chad Coakley, and you know tonight is something that I've kind of looked forward to for a couple years. I know you and I have had, brief discussions about it here and there about implementing a system like this. And like I said, don't get too worked up if you are watching this, live, or if you're going to watch it later. It's a work in progress. This is just us trying to work out the bugs tonight, try it once, see what happens, go from there, and eventually try and add better and more equipment. Because the end game of what we want to do is try and get it to where we incorporate this with the school and build a broadcasting department and make even the JV games, the sophomore games, the freshman games, and even maybe farther down the road, the middle school games available to people online live.
Yeah, and you got to start somewhere, right? So, got a popcorn stealer in the house.
But as far as the game tonight, the Cardinals come in at 3-0. They're off to a hot start. They're outscoring their opponents by 22.3 points per game in their first 3 games. None of the games have even been close. Cedar Rapids Gazette this week came out with their first week rankings and ranked them number 4 in the state in 3A.
Yeah, and the Cardinals have played well early. I'm talking with Coach Hartman before the game. He even seems like he's not even satisfied with the last 2 games that they played. So,
well, on Saturday they were tested for almost 3 quarters. It was a very physical game against Davenport West. Not the best officiated game by any stretch of the imagination, but very, very physical. But yet the Cardinals pulled away from them in the 4th by something I hadn't seen in years out of a Maquoketa basketball team, and maybe even you have to go back to the Fleming area to even see it, was the unselfish passing of this team that night. No matter who it was, they found the open person. It don't matter if it was A.J. Becker, if it was Connor Becker, if it was, Mac LeChan's always looking for the open person. But normally, like Connor would like to throw up wild drives, but everybody was making that extra pass behind the open guy, and it was a thing of beauty to watch.
We greater than me, right?
That's right. And it sure worked to their advantages. They pulled away late in that game and ended up with a 20-point win over Davenport West on their home court.
Yeah, Davenport West doesn't look like they're going to be any slouch. They're a pretty athletic team.
Very physical. I mean, they're built. They have a couple of dudes on that team. You can say they're men.
They were a little out of sorts. I think, it was their first game of the year. They just never really got going. And but I expect Davenport West to have a good season.
Well, they do play in a tough conference down there. They are a 4A school, so it kind of, that's a good chink in the notch in the belt for the Cardinals to have a big win over at a 4A school like that.
Well, any early season win is a good win, right?
That's right. And CPU, tonight's opponent, they come in at 1-1, and they had a victory last Tuesday night over Solon at home, 55-53, just a 2-point win. And then on Friday night, they went to Marion and lost 60-46 to the Indians.
That Marion team must be pretty good again this year.
Well, you got that Logan Paulson's back, of course, for his senior year.
Trevor?
I'd see it like I was calling him Logan since we kind of have a tie into Logan Paulson and DeWitt.
Yeah.
It's early season.
Trevor Paulson recently committed to Mankato State for football.
Was it Mankato State or Winona State?
Winona State.
It was Winona State for
D2,
football.
Division 2, yeah.
There's been a lot of kids signing their college letters of intent in the last couple of weeks that I've noticed on Twitter.
Yeah. Maquoketa has recently had one athlete sign his national letter of intent. I think you know a little bit about that player and his sport.
Just a little bit. That'd be that baseball player that's standing out in front of the lineup line, right?
Caden Scott.
Yeah, Caden Scott signed his national letter of intent to go play baseball at William Penn this next fall. Proud papa over here. And we got the home PA announcer Bob Gavin making his announcements, and then we'll have the starting lineups.
Speaking of baseball, we got a local baseball standout as an official here tonight.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Brett Featherston on the left played baseball at UNI.
Yeah.
He's been a mauler in the local Prairie League for the last few years. Power left-handed hitter.
Cole Tupa, the 6'4" junior for CPU, also the team's quarterback. Kane Kopp for the Cardinals, senior, averaging 9.7 points per game. Caleb Andrews, a 6'2" junior for CPU.
Also a football player.
Yeah, that's one thing. One thing you're going to notice about CPU is you're going to recognize a lot of names. Connor Becker from Makokata. I'm not going to give heights on Makokata players. You know why? Because we don't believe in them. They're not listed anywhere. I seen it listed on Quick Stats, I think, and they had Caden as 6 foot. And I was like, well, I know that ain't right. Ethan Sells at 5'9" junior for CPU will match up against Makokata's point guard, Macklin Shanahan, the senior. Cody Westcott, the leading scorer for CPU, averaging 18 points a game. And Caden Atienza, the sophomore for Makokata. You know, Caden Atienza is averaging 80% field goal percentage right now in 3 games. It's been tremendous.
I was looking at the stats today. It doesn't look like he missed a shot at Davenport West the other day. 8-8, I think, for field goal percent. Field goals.
Then we'll have Brandon Moore, another football player, senior for CPU, against Makokata's leading scorer, A.J. Becker, averaging 21 points per game so far. We'll have the national anthem here.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please join our players and coaches in honoring America and celebrating its freedom and those who protect it. We ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and join Sydney Mickle, a senior at Makokata High School, in the singing of our national anthem.
Sydney Mickle with the really nice rendition.
Yeah.
National anthem.
Excellent performance.
We'll get set for tip-off here, and I'm going to apologize up in front if if I forget them. We got to do the camera movement manually, and until we get further along in this process and upgrade equipment and make it a lot better, and it's what we got to start with, so we'll make do. Caden Atenza, he'll jump center against Cody Westcott. And the tip is controlled by CPU. Cole Tupa. And Kane Kopp with the defensive play as he took it away from Nathan Sells. Up ahead to Connor Becker. Drives. No call. Gives it back to Shannon. Shannon's going to do his drive. He's going to get blocked by Westcott underneath. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with Makokata.
Who took the shot there?
It was Macklin. Of course, I already did a Coakley like you did in the sophomore game and had the camera the wrong direction. A.J. Becker now on the right wing. Dribbles around to get to the Shan. Wide open at Tanza. Finds Becker wide open. He doesn't take the shot. Cardinals will reset. Now Kopp, he's got a good look. And bang from 3 by Kane Kopp. Gets the Cardinals on the board 3-0 early. CPU now. Tupa over to Westcott on the wing, being tightly guarded by Atienza. Back to Tupa. Sells on the wing. He's going to have a wide open drive and lays it up and in before Connor Becker can adjust to get there in time. Shanahan will bring it up. Gives it over to AJ. AJ pump, looks, fires across court to Kopp. Kopp drives, kicks back out for Connor. Connor not looking too aggressive so far in the first couple of
A
possessions.
little hesitant. Did notice he's 1 for 10 from the three-point line this year, so.
And that first, the one was the season opening possession.
Yeah,
He hit the first
basket
three.
of the game. What was that there? A turnover on
Yeah, they called
Abe?
on Abe a turnover. Shuffled feet. CPU to inbound. Tupa now. Gets a moving screen. Tries to dish to Westcott, but Cardinals had it all bottled up. Shanahan looks up ahead to Kopp, but defended, knocked away by Moore. Storm and Pointers come back the other way. Westcott now looking for a 5-second call, not going to get it. Now he's going to throw it away in the backcourt, and that's going to go over to Makokata. So Makokata inbound in the front court. And Kopp will throw it in to Shanahan in the backcourt. Tupelo picking him up at 3/4. Shanahan drives, has a lane, lays it up and in. 5-2 Cardinals. 5:55 left in the first quarter. Tupa's drive and shot's no good. He's going to get a over the back call against Westcott of Pointers as Shanahan went to grab the rebound. Westcott and Tupa are pretty much the two you got to kind of key on if you're the Cardinals tonight. AJ on the right wing, drives, dishes out to Connor, tries the baseline, tries to slide it across the Atienza, but Sells got in the way. I think it's going to stay Makokata's ball, and they're underneath their own basket. Shanahan to inbound. Becker sets a screen for Kopp. Atienza gets position, takes the inbound pass. Now going to kick it back out to Becker. Macklin's going to try and drive again. Gets cut off. Finds Becker, but able to keep control of it long enough. Kopp, swing past AJ, wide open from 3. Bang! And back the other way, CPU. Cardinals get back defensively. Sells gets an open look for 3 and answers for the Pointers. Shanahan over to Kopp in the far corner. Tries to drive, nothing there. Kicks it back out. Cardinals reset. Now AJ, top of the key. Again, nothing but the bottom of the net. Moore tries to throw it into Westcott. Atienza gets and corrals it in the way. Shanahan tries to go behind the back. Kicks it back out to Becker. Connor finally takes a shot and knocks it down for 3. And the blitz is on. 14-5 Cardinals. 4:24 left in the first quarter. So far, the 3-point shots going down for the Cardinals there, huh, Chad?
Yeah. Flurry of them there.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going to get ready to take a drink.
Yeah, they're firing on all cylinders right now.
Kind of reminded me of the start they got in the home game last Friday night. They got off to that, was it 18-5 run? Or no, that was at Vinton the other night.
Yeah,
the season opener. Nathan Waters checked in the game for the Cardinals. Caden Atienza will take a seat. Kopp providing backcourt pressure. They're able to get it in as Tupa came back to help out. Sells. Kopp guarding him all the way out to half court. Sells will get it back. Cam Hasley is in the game for CPU. Sells gets a look, tries to dump it in. It's mishandled. Nathan Waters tried to get a handle on it, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off Sells as Nathan tried to get it over to AJ. Nicholas Alinger will check in. Connor Becker will take a seat. Got to wipe up some perspiration now. Kane will inbound to Shanahan. Kopp tries to throw it to Alinger, but a little wide, but Nicholas is able to save it to AJ. AJ's going to drive, kick it to Alinger. Pump fake, drives, gives it to Nathan. Nathan's working his way in the middle, gets it up, but Tupa's right there to get a piece of it and get a rebound. Cole Tupa sets it up. Finds Andrews down the corner, back to Tupa. Swings it out top to Moore, over to Hazlitt. Cardinals playing aggressive man-to-man defense. And now we're going to have a jump ball call as Nicholas tied it up on the drive. So it'll be Makoka's ball on the alternating possession. Alinger inbounds to Kopp. Kane looking down low for Shanahan, posting it up in the paint. Does a little quick turn, but leaves it a little bit short. Gets his rebound right back up and in. 16-5 Cardinals. 3 minutes exactly left in the first quarter. Andrews gives it off to Hazlitt and down the corner over to Tupa. And now we're going to have a 5-second closer guarding call. And that'll turn it back over to Makoka. Kane will bring it up court. AJ looks for Shanahan. Shanahan drives, lays it up off the glass and in. Tupa drives back the other way, kicks it out in the corner. No good. Tupa gets it, swings it over his head. It rolls off the rim. Nathan Waters with the rebound. And we'll get a foul call.
Who's the foul on?
That's what Cam Haslett. That's what I think they were trying to figure out who it was on. Took them a while. Cardinals finally get the inbound. Shanahan up to Waters. AJ on the wing. Stops and pops. A little bit long on that one. That was kind of a heat check one, I think.
Yeah.
Kopp over the corner to Alinger. It rolls across the rim and out. Rebounded by Tupa. Moore. Cross-court pass to Westcott. Tries to drive the baseline. Shanahan meets him. Gives him enough presence there to let him leave it short. Kopp with the rebound. Kane had to go off his foot. He's able to get it in time. Now it's AJ. Kicks it out in the corner to Alinger. Quick pass to Kopp. Drives the middle. Kick it out in the corner to Shanahan with the three, and no good. Rebounded by Westcott for the pointer. Tupa. Shanahan with yet another steal. He's going to take it hard to the rim. Does a spin move, but forgets to take the ball with him. Tupa ends up with it. And Tupa lays it up and in. 18-7 Cardinals. AJ drives, kicks in the corner. Aylinger, quick pass to the wing to Kopp. It's going to be way off the mark to the left. Macklin's there to get the rebound. Nathan, they're hooked. They're going to call Nathan with the foul on the hook. Connor Becker will re-enter. Caden Atienza will re-enter. Nathan Waters, Kane Kopp take the seat. Jacob Metzen is in for the Pointers. And Metzen just right away off the bench throws it up in a layup, but misses it. Westcott with the rebound. We're going to get a foul called. It's going to be on Macklin Shanahan. Be his first foul. Kane Cobb immediately comes back in. AJ's going to get a breather. So far, AJ Becker leads Cardinals with 6 points. Now Tupa on the left wing. Over to Andrews, trying to drive on Connor. Kicks it back out. Tupa's got a look from 3 and buries it. 18-10, Cardinals still on top. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Shanahan's going to get a good look. Off the mark, rebounded by Metzen, and that's going to get tossed into the crowd. That's the end of the first quarter. Cardinals with an 18-10 lead. First half of that quarter, they came out storming, and the second half of that, kind of slowed down for them a bit, didn't it?
Fire, yeah. Macklin Shanahan, 6 points already. AJ Becker with 6 points. Kane Kopp with the 3, and Connor Becker hit the 3. I think I might have missed some assists in there. I don't know if you recall any.
I know Kane had one. I remember Kane having 1 or 2. It's hard enough doing this camera thing and then having to talk at the same time.
No, it's
we have got to figure this out.
Not sure the pay is worth it at this point.
You know, I thought I had your youngest all lined up to do this for $10, and he wouldn't even do it for that.
No, he's a hard sell.
CPU inbound start the second quarter. Metzen gives it over to Westcott, top of the key. Swings it to Hazlett. He's going to drive on AJ, and we're going to have an and 1 as they're going to call the blocking foul on Kane underneath. I don't know if I might have been a play on that one. Sells will come back in for CPU. Tupa will take a seat. Hazlitt at the line, completes the 3-point play. Makes it 18-13 now. Macklin's getting a breather, so Nicholas Aylinger will take over point guard duties. AJ over to Connor. Connor down the corner to Kane. Gets it inside to Caden at the end, but passes off the mark. Westcott trying to go in. They're going to call Kane from behind. Kane didn't like the call.
Kane with the foul.
Oh, no, they're going to give it to Nicholas. Well, maybe Kane was right. He did get all ball as he went flying by him.
So Westcott at the line.
First one's up and good. Shanahan's quick little breaks over. Aylinger will go back to the bench.
That's Westcott's first points.
Well, he averages 18 a game, leads their team. But he's off to a slow start tonight. He misses a second. Atienza with the board. Macklin doing Macklin-like things, just finds a hole and drives it. Westcott, that's going to be his second foul, I think. That'd be kind of big. Sure is.
Number 24, Cody Westcott. That's his second foul, team foul number 3. At line
So Shanahan will go to the line, shoot 2. He'll miss the first. Macklin on the season is 76% free throw shooter. Westcott will go to the bench with the 2 fouls. Tupa will come in to replace him. Shanahan will try and make the second of 2. And it's going to be no good as well. Rebounded by Metzen. Tupa now in the corner, guarded by Atienza. Gets cut off by Connor down low. Gets it out to Andrews. This is a 3, but rebound by Hazlitt. And that's going to roll off the rim. And now Hazlitt gets the offensive rebound. Kane fouls him. Hazlitt didn't like it. So Hazlitt will go to the line.
Yeah, it looked like Kane had a hold of him there as he tried to go up. It looked like he got him twice, actually.
Well, here's the thing. Maquoketa, that Davenport West game, that would have probably even been called a foul in
No,
that
it
game
wouldn't
the
have,
other night. CPU to inbound. Tupa on the baseline. Gets it into Sells. Tries a 3. It's no good. Atienza has the inside position. Able to corral the board. Shanahan quickly up the front court to Connor. Connor's going to drive down the middle. Off the board and hits the front rim and out. Sells with the rebound. He's going to take off down court. Lay off the rim. Alinger goes up. He's going to get a push. That's going to go on Andrews, I believe. Yep. Caleb Andrews with the personal foul. That's going to be his first personal foul.
Who took the shot there?
Sells. Brody Breyer has checked in the game for the first time for CPU. Number 25. That's going to go off Ailinger's hands and out of bounds back to CPU. Cardinals still with an 18-14 lead, but they haven't scored here in a few
scored
minutes.
In the second half or the second quarter at all yet, have we?
No, I don't think. No, we haven't. Andrews over to Moore, pump fakes. Back to Andrews. Going to try and drive on Connor. Connor gives him a little body, enough to have him miss the shot short. AJ looking up court, but throws it over Macklin's head. He's out of bounds back to CPU.
Who threw that one away?
AJ. The second quarter's been rough here on the Cardinals so far. Tupa now at the top of the key. In the corner to Moore, or Breyer. Andrews, now Moore on the, or Sells on the right wing. Tupa, Moore from the top of the key. He's short, off at the end of his hands, but Nick Ailinger's right behind him to bring it in. Now the Cardinals have set up the offense. Shanahan over to Connor in the corner. Connor's just going to pop it. It's going to be short, off the rim. Rebounded by Tupa. Kick out in the corner. Moore for 3, no good. Connor's going to get a foul as Sells came on the backside to grab it and throw it right back up, and Connor got him on the back. Hartman's asking for a full timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Cardinals. 18-14, 5:24 left in the second quarter. Keeping up over there.
Who took the last shot?
Sells. You mean the 3?
Yeah.
The 3 was Moore. Sells had an
Moore,
offensive
okay.
rebound. Connor with the foul.
All right. Oh, I missed a basket somewhere. 18. Oh, no. Okay, 18-14's right. I looked up one time, it said 18-16, so I thought I missed one. So Hazlitt with 3. Sells with 5, Tupa with 5, and Westcott, their leading scorer, is only 1 point so far. Becker and Shanahan with 6 for the Cardinals. Kane Kopp with 3, and Connor Becker with 3.
Sells at the free throw line to come back into play. It's going to be short, off to the right. Second is up and good. Sells is going to stay in the backcourt and give a little man pressure to Macklins. He brings it up. Good luck with that. Alinger, AJ, trying to get around Tupa. AJ for 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. Makes him, what, 3 for 3 tonight so far? 3 for 4. 3 for 4. Oh, that's right, he did miss one. But it finally breaks that scoring drought for the Cardinals. They've been stuck on 18 forever. It is the same thing the other night at Vinton, too. When they got that 18-5 run, they stayed on 18 for quite a while.
Macklin Shannon picks up his second foul here.
They'll put Tupa back at the line. First is up and good as they are now in the bonus. And the second's going to roll off. Nathan Waters with the rebound. Nicholas Alinger brings it the other way. Becker tries to do a slide pass to Waters. Breyer got in the way, took the brunt of the punishment, but it's going to be off of Nathan, and it's going to go to CPU. Tupa trying to drive. We're going to get Macklin on a hold.
That's his third.
It's going to get Caden Atienza back in the game right away. Probably won't see Macklin again until the second half.
No, it did. Yeah. Don't want to risk it here.
He had some issues with that last year. So far this year, he's been staying pretty clean.
Yeah, not a problem this year.
So Tupa's back at the line. Going to roll the first one in.
Caden with a nice try to take it out of bounds real quick, but they are going to give him the second shot.
Just kidding. Second is up and good. Now full court pressure, trapped by the Pointers. Cardinals were able to get across, and AJ just stops and pops. Nathan with the rebound, up and in. He's going to get a foul on top of it.
Nathan actually got away with a push off there as he grabbed, I believe, 5 and pushed him out of the way.
I didn't see it.
It was a pretty blatant grab. The official was on the other side and didn't see it.
I saw nothing. Hazlitt on the foul, his second. Nathan will go to the line. And gonna bounce up twice but not go down. Tupa's gonna hustle it back for the CPU. Tupa finds Breyer, gets down to Hazlitt. Tupa drives. Breyer with a wide open look and knocks it down from 3. 23-21. Cardinals still maintain the lead. CPU keeps inching closer and closer though. Connor with the quick over the shoulder. AJ with the rebound. Tries to get out to Alinger, but it's going to go off the leg of Brandon Moore. Hazlitt will leave for CPU, and Andrews will come back in. Nicholas across to Connor. Now he finds Nathan. Back to Nicholas. J-pop. And no good. Cole Tupa with the position on Atienza is able to get the rebound. Almost got away with the walk on that one. Sells with the open three, no good. Two Cardinals are fighting over it. Ehlinger's able to bail them out by keeping it inbounds. In the corners, Ehlinger. Three. He's been struggling with his shots. Nice to see him get one knocked down. Tupa now on the far wing. Tries to drive. Throws it up. No good. Nobody, no black shirts underneath. AJ is able to easily snag it. Waters with cross court pass to Ehlinger. Now he looks for a screen from Caden. Now we're going to do the pick and roll the other way. AJ is going to drive the lane, finds wide open Caden Atienza, lays it up and in. 28-21, Cardinals got it back out to a 7-point lead. CPU looking to set up a play. Bring everybody out high. Andrews, the turnaround. Connor with quick three. (31-23) now Cardinals. Andrews in the corner, finds Breyer out top. Andrews drives, and misses everything at the ends of rebound. Ehlinger come back the other way. AJ is going to drive, kick out to Atienza, finds Connor in the corner, and off the front of the rim, rebounded by Andrews. He's just going to take it all the way, drive, and we're going to get a blocking call. It's going to be on Nicholas. It's Ehlinger's second. Team foul number 9. Andrews with the first. Hey, Shanahan's back in with 54 seconds left, so
A little risky.
Little gamble here by Coach Hartman with those 3 fouls. Andrews second. Going to roll off the rim, and Shanahan's there to get the rebound. Let's see if the Cardinals will drain this down, run that weave, and wait for the last shot of the quarter. Shanahan. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. To run that weave until they either get a wide open shot or they run the clock all the way down. Right now it's at 30 seconds. There's a wide open look for AJ, but kicks it back out. 21 seconds left. 31-24, Cardinals on top. Down to 11 seconds left until halftime. Now we're going to get a foul call. It'll be on Andrews. Yeah, it doesn't hurt him. It's only team foul number 6. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, his second, team 6th.
Spin, move, wide open look, off the glass and in. And that'll do it for the first half. Cardinals with a 33-24 lead.
I think he got away with an extra step there on that one.
We got the Makokata dance team for halftime, do we?
Yep.
We'll step aside of the talking and let them have at it for a few.
Yep.
radio mode though.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mahoning team would like to say thank you to all of their supporters and donors for our friends, family, and community that helped send them to the state competition. Their calm, contemporary, and hula routine all received Division I ratings, the highest rating possible at state competition. Tonight, the team is performing the hula routine, choreographed by Leslie Conley, Laura Lowenthal, and Maddie Lemke, your varsity dance team.
You'll learn. I didn't hurt to talk. Basketball's hard to talk. Go for like pre-game, halftime, and all that stuff. Looks like a lot of your kids. You think you can take it off? All right, see ya. Varsity? Really?
Around 34-17.
Oh. Yeah, it's not MAQ today. Write it down. You ready?
We're gonna. Now, you ready?
So you can do sports for 1 point.
What? You remember to do that?
I'm probably off a little bit on assists, turnovers, and rebounds.
These guys get it. It has to be all the way through for it to.
And welcome back here as we're getting ready to start the second half. As you're listening and watching Maquoketa Cardinal Boys varsity basketball team on MCSN, Maquoketa Cardinal Sports Network. Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half. Cardinals are ready to play, Chad. Still 20 seconds yet before the end of the half, and they're ready to go.
I remember, did that Westcott play football? I don't remember his name.
You know, off the top of my head, if he did, I don't remember him. I remember Tupa and Moore really well. And
Andrews.
Alex Wade's hasn't played, but he's still on the bench. And Cardinals going to start second half with a.
No, it was off CPU there.
They're going to get it right. Looked like it got off his. Was that Andrews' leg over there? Cardinals will retain possession. Shanahan to inbound. Finds AJ. He drives the lane, up off the glass, and in. Andrews now top of the key. Gives over to Sells on the wing. Back to Westcott, leading scorer. Had 1 point in the first half. Very quiet. Had 2 early fouls and didn't see much time after that. Tupa gets inside and throws it up kind of awkwardly, but it goes in. 35-26, Maquoketa in the lead. Shanahan with a nice dish down to Nathan Waters, up and in for 2. 37-26 Cardinal. Sells, and ball was flowing freely. Nobody went after it until got to Tupa. Westcott still not able to buy one. Kopp now the other way. Shanahan with an open look from 3, and it's going to be a little too strong at the back rim. Westcott, the rebound, brings it all the way up. Moore with an open look, and going to have a foul call. Could be on Nathan. Be his second.
Must not have been on the shooter, huh?
No, the typical Nathan Waters form, blocking out, and kid just he got into the kid. Kid went flying as soon as he put his gluteus maximus on him.
Connor Becker picks up a foul here. Tupa's a pretty decent basketball player here.
You know, he was the team's quarterback. They did beat us, but he didn't impress me much on the football field.
No, he didn't. But he's playing well here tonight. Of course, when we played football, it was that
two-day football
rain event. Yeah.
A 2-day football game for homecoming. (39-28) Cardinals lead. 3-point attempt by Westcott. It's still going to be held scoreless from the field. AJ with a floater. It's going to go off the rim and off. Tupa with the board. Oh, and back one with a nice steal from behind of trying to get it into Westcott. It's going to go up, and Kane Kopp's going to lay it in with the assist from A.J. Becker. CPU is going to call a timeout. The Cardinals have gone out to a 13-point lead with 5:16 left in the third, up 41-28. So kind of like how the first half started, Cardinals on a little bit of a run, and second quarter has been kind of the quarter that they've kind of lacked in, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, they get going and then they kind of coast a little bit.
They've had some strong fourth quarters. I was looking at breaking down some stats earlier today, and it kind of shocked me that they'd scored 202 points, in 3 games. And they'd scored 53 points in the first quarter, 53 in the second quarter. In the third quarter, they scored 57, in the fourth, 57. It's almost like one of those things like, you sure that's right? Because it seemed like the second quarter that is where they struggled every single game.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's more of a defensive lapse.
Andrews gets it inbound to Westcott. CPU will set up their offense. Connor back the other way, lays it up and in. Westcott now driving on Nathan. Gets a little floating jump hook up and over. I think that's his first field goal, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah, it is.
43-30, Cardinals still in front. AJ finds Connor. Connor tries to get to Macklin. Macklin turns around, nobody there. Loses possession of the ball, then it's going to go out of bounds to CPU. Tupa inbound. It's over to Andrews. Kane giving token pressure to Sells in the front court. You know, Kane and Connor both kind of switched up, but Kane did a tremendous job on Kurtzema the other night as well. Shut him down for independence. Tupa drives the lane, kicks it out. Shot's no good by Hazlitt. Cole Tupa gets the offensive board, puts it right back up and in. Cardinals back on quickly on the attack in the offensive end. Now they're going to pull it back out and set up the play. Becker with the drive, up and over. Hazlitt trying to get into Sells. Cop again there with the pressure. Andrews comes back as the safety valve. 45-32, Cardinals up. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Tupa tries to turn it around, and then we're going to get a foul call on, looks like on Kane. Yep, Kane cop. That'll be his third. Connor Becker will take a seat. Kane Etienne's will come in. Nicholas Alinger will come in. Kane Kopp will have a break. CPU to inbound. Tupa into Andrews. Fakes to give off to Hazlitt. And up and under AJ and in for two. Alinger now over to AJ. And going to get a foul called on Caleb Andrews of CPU for the shot. Andrews is second, team second. Alinger to inbound. AJ is going to try and take him to school again. Alinger tried to get underneath the waters. Now gives it to Shanahan, drives at the baseline, kicks out to Alinger, gets a good look at a three. It's going to be off the front rim. Atienza with the board, dishes it off to AJ. Not quite at a good angle there when he turned around, tried to shoot it.
No.
It's going to get knocked out of bounds and be CPU ball. I think he got a little farther away from the hoop than he thought he was when he first turned around. Tupa drives, blocked by Atienza. Cardinals on the attack back the other way. Shanahan just drive it down. He loses control of it. Now we're going to get a travel call on Atienza. We'll turn it back over to center point. Some fans not too happy about that call. Even through these headphones, I could hear that one. Hazlitt drives, lays it up with the left hand.
Tough shot there.
45-36. Cardinals still in front. Alinger gives it over to Waters. AJ wide of the mark to Shanahan. Westcott intercepts, heads back the other way, drops it off to Hazlitt. It's going to go off the rim and out. Now we're going to get a foul call. See if they're going to give that to Hazlitt or Andrews. It'll be Hazlitt. That'll be his third. Connor Becker re-enters for Maquoketa. Nathan Waters heads to the bench. Connor gets the high screen from Atienza. AJ over on the wing. Now he's going to get a foul away from the ball underneath. It's going to be on Ethan Sells. Looks like he was holding on to Macklin as Macklin went to vacate out the paint for AJ. Inbound to Aylinger. Flips it around the perimeter, but now it's Shanahan. AJ pumps, takes one dribble, steps in, pops it from about 14 feet. Tupa working on Connor. Tries to get the Westcott. Poked away, but CPU remains possession. Andrews gets a look at a three and drains it. 1 minute left now in the third. Cardinals up 47-39. AJ, hard dribble with his left, kicks it out. Connor's got a wide open look, buries it. 50-39, 37 seconds left until the end of the third. Sells gets it inside to Westcott, turns around. Atienza's all over him defensively. Now that looked like that was off of Andrews from up here. It was right in front of us.
Couldn't quite see it.
AJ did get a hand on it. It looked like Andrews got in there between his hands and one knocked it out. Either way, CPU's ball, 16 seconds left in the end of the third. Hazlitt, Andrews has a wide open look. Be off the front of the rim, go out of bounds off of Westcott's hand. So Cardinals get a shot with 9.5 seconds left with 11-point lead. Sells going to come put some pressure on Shanahan. That's not going to stop him anywhere. Nice give and go, drop dime to Atienza to AJ Becker. Andrews with a three-quarters heave, falls short, and that's the end of the third. Cardinals with a 13-point lead, 52-39, and we're going to head to the fourth. Cardinals looking to go 4-0 on the season. CPU came in at 1-1.
Yeah, I think CPU's a solid basketball team. I think we shocked them a little bit here tonight.
Well, Friday night, the Cardinal boys will travel to South Tama. South Tama hasn't, they're 0-3, and they've been hard pressed to score 20 points in every game they've played.
You know, last year I remember them being fairly decent at the beginning of the year. Must have had some senior leadership.
We're going to try and bring that game to you live here on Maquoketa Cardinal Sports Network from South Tama on Friday, and as well as the sophomore boys game. The girls will be at home against South Tama. So you can always come to the girls game, get on your phone, and watch the boys game while you're watching the girls play, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Put your earphones in and Westcott will drive to the lane, up and in with the left hand. Aylinger's going to get called for the foul. So Westcott will go to the line to be short on the free throw attempt. AJ Becker with the rebound. Connor went to drive, left the ball. Now we're going to get an offensive call for the push off. CPU crowd likes that call. Pretty easy one to make there.
Yeah, he extended the arm.
You know, I say you can watch, be at the girls' game and listen to us, but just bear in mind when we got video, it's not like the KMAQ radio call where you're trying to portray every detail. It's a little different. But you're still going to get the gist of everything that's going on at least. Westcott throws it across the court to Hazlitt. Now we're to Sells. Dumps it into Tupa, who is posted up on Connor. Is able to get past Connor on his backside and lays it up and in.
Somehow got that in high up the glass.
Alinger with a good look. Still struggling to find his shot. Hazlitt tries to drive the baseline. Tupa cuts in the paint. He's dropped the ball 3 times, and now the home fan was screaming for the 3 call. And the nearest official to the fan said, okay.
Yeah, I got the ball knocked away a couple times there.
It was like watching a replay just stuck, where like a record stuck, or a CD stuck and skipping. It was the same thing like 3 straight times. And it's going to be too high for Macklin as Alinger tried to feed him down low. Now we're going to get an offensive call on Tupa. A.J. Becker with the position. Kopp and Atienza will re-enter. Alinger and Waters will go to the bench. 6:11 left in the game. Cardinals up 52-43 over CPU. Becker gets a screen from Atienza. Tupa's able to knock the ball away, but now they're going to say it's CPU ball. I thought Tupa kind of hit that out of bounds from up here.
I think he hit it off Connor, actually.
Yeah, could have been. Couldn't see that part because
I saw him swat it back, and it looked like, and Connor was on the ground, so I think it must have gone off Connor. The pitcher was standing right there.
Cardinals playing aggressive man-to-man defense now. Now they're doing a switch. Shanahan with the easy steal on Tupa. And we're going to get the foul call on Sells for the shot. It's only going to be the team's 16th foul, so the Cardinals will inbound underneath. Sells a second personal. Shanahan to inbound. He finally gets it out to Kopp out. AJ up and under and rattles in. (54-43). Cardinals up. 5:13 left in the game. Now we get a timeout by CPU. .508 left to go. Well, this might be the first game of the year. The Cardinals don't get to get their second-tier bench in tonight.
Yeah. Pretty well played game.
Just, CPU scrappy. When we watched the sophomore game, if you go check that out on MCSN, their sophomore team was really competitive, and that was a true sophomore team. They're all sophomores. They only had 8 that were over there, but very talented sophomore team.
Copper Dryer kid's a really good player.
He could be playing for this varsity right now.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm assuming he will be by the end of the year, or at least some. I haven't looked. Is he in uniform over there?
Well, he's not. He's not on their roster.
He's not on the bench, is he?
Moore with the 3 at the end with a solid rebound. AJ drives, spins, up and under and through. 56-43 Cardinals. Andrews out on the wing into Westcott. Atienza a little too aggressively on the defense. Looks like Caden's first. Team 6, so the next personal foul for the Cardinals will put CPU in the bonus. CPU still has 2 fouls to give. 4:34 left in the fourth. Tupa posting up on Connor. Spins. Lost his balance there, had to get rid of it. Now he's going to try and drive the middle. Fakes. Goes up, and it looks like Shanahan got a piece of that one. A.J. Becker with the rebound. Shanahan drives, and we're going to get a foul call on the floor. Looks like it's going to go against Metzen, I think, number 12, maybe. Yep, Metzen, number 12.
Number 12, Jacob Metzen. That's his first foul, team foul number 6.
A.J. Becker with 19 on the night. Buddy Atienza with the assist over there out of bounds. Shanahan the inbound from the corner. Not the greatest angle in the world to be inbounding the ball from. AJ gonna drive the lane and get a foul call on Tupa on the floor with the body. So that'll put the Cardinals in the 1-1 bonus. AJ Line looking for his 20th point on the evening. Gets it. And he'll get a second. Makes this free throw. It'll be on season average. 21 points per game so far. Second one's up and good. 58-43, 15-point lead for the Cardinals. 4 minutes exactly left in the game. Westcott trying to get around Waters. Waters moving his feet really well. Now we're going to have Macklin's going to pick up his fourth. I don't think Macklin thought he had fouled on that play. A little bit of discussion. Like, what'd I do? Hazlitt to the line. Hits the first. Now the bonus. It's go in and out. AJ with one of the easier rebounds he'll ever have. Becker tries to feed it into Shanahan. Sells, cuts in front, takes it away. Tupa with an open three, knocks it down. We'll make it 58-47. 3:20 left. Wide open as Becker gets it up to Shanahan. Now they'll back it back out. And reset the offense. AJ's going to get a good look. Bang. Well, that'll put him at 24 for the night.
You know, they really haven't keyed on him. I'm kind of surprised. They must have thought they'd been able to defend him.
Hazlitt over to Sells in the corner. He's going to be off the front rim. Rebound by Waters. Cop leaks out, but Pointers get back in a hurry. 2:27 left. 61-47 Cardinal lead. Connor down the corner, kicks it back out. Cardinals reset. Well, Westcott telegraphed Cops pass that time to Waters and slams it down on the other end.
Yeah, kind of exciting for the fans there. Get to see a dunk. I don't know if we've got anybody that can do that.
I think Caden can. Atienza, that is.
I don't know about. He got up full two-handed there.
AJ drives, kicks it back out. Cardinals content with just running clock. Minute 30 to go. AJ leaves two of them behind him, kicks it out to Connor, wide open three, misses the mark, but AJ is going to rebound, bring it back out. He's going to get the foul on either Andrews or Tupa. Going to give it to Andrews. That's his fourth. Alinger and Atienza will check in for the Cardinals.
Who was the foul on?
Caleb Andrews. Shanahan and Connor Becker will head to the bench. AJ with the first free throw. Minute 18 to go. Cardinals up 62-49. Looking to be 4-0 at the end of this one. Second one's up and good. Sells, gets it across, takes it all the way down, and is blocked by AJ. Has it with the rebound. They're going to call, looks like King Kopp's the one. Yep, King Kopp can get his fourth foul. Cam Haslett goes to the line, shoot two. Makes the first. Make it 63-50 with 1:11 to go. Second rolls around and through. Now you're going to get full court trapping pressure. Got Caden Atienza wide open down here, but the turnover on the other end. Haslett misses it. Get it back again. Sells with another quick shot. 63-53. It's down to 10. 59.9 left on the clock. King Kopp will draw the foul from Sells. Nope, no, give it to Tupa. Kopp misses the front end of the 1-and-1, rebounded by Andrews. Tupa gives it out to Haslett for a three. It's off the front of the rim. Kopp with the rebound. Tupa will finally foul Shanahan. 42.3 on the clock. 10-point Cardinal lead.
That's his fourth foul, team foul number 10. At the line is number 11, Macklin Shanahan.
Macklin's 0 for 2 from the line so far tonight, 77% on the season. Buries the first for his 11th point of the evening. Metzen will check in for Westcott. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously not substituting offense for defense there, really. Connor Becker will come back in. Caden Atienza will check out. Shanahan with the second. And it's off the front rim, rebounded by Metzen. Tupa kicks out to Sells. Back to Tupa. Turn around is way too strong, and now we're going to have a scrum on the court. The jump ball possession arrow will go back to Makokata. 29.4 on the clock, 11-point lead. Oh, and it came off, bad inbound. It came off Shanahan's leg. Sells with the steal, quick shot, and gets fouled by Shanahan. So a bad play made even worse by the foul, and that's going to foul Macklin Shanahan out. Atienza is heading to the scorer's table to replace him. Shanahan will depart with 11 points. 3 steals on the evening. How many rebounds did he have, Chad? 5?
5 ahead of him.
He's also been the team's leading rebounder this season as a point guard. Sells misses the first one. Second rolls in. AJ just takes off up the court with it, gets the foul. Maybe Andrews, he'll foul out. He'll foul out with 10 points on the evening. So AJ go to the line, shoot 2. First one's up and in. Puts him at 27 for the evening.
Yep.
Looking for point number 28. Nothing but net. Tupa loses it as he turns around and it's going to stay off him. I guess either Alinger or Connor down there. 15.6 left. Cardinals up by 12. Sells Tupa for the 3. Gonna be no good. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with CPU. 8.8 left on the clock. I think we can safely say that we're going to walk out of here at 4-0. CPU gave it a run, though.
Yeah, they did.
Tupa off the mark, has with the rebound, and they're going to count it. So the final score will be 66-56 in favor of the Cardinals. They'll go to 4-0, 3-0 in conference.
Yep.
CPU will drop to 1-2, and they'll go to 1-2 in the WAMAC conference on the season. So obviously AJ Becker is leading scorer of the evening with 28. Who else would be right behind him?
Connor had 13, so he was 3 of 5 from 3-point land. And then Macklin with 11. And then Nathan Waters, or King Top had 5, Nathan Waters 4, and Nicholas Alinger 3, and Caden Atenza 2. And that's the extent of the scoring. So 66-56. Tupa leads CPU with 17 points. Westcott only was 7, and he was their leading scorer coming in. And Caleb Andrews had 10. And Sells had 9. Hazlitt with 8. Brody Breyer with 3.
You know, kind of overall, Cardinals weren't overly impressive tonight.
No.
Not like they were Saturday. Definitely not like they were even Friday or last Tuesday. Kind of almost like they walked in here knowing that they're better than that team, and it kind of showed, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be this is a game that I would mark when we go to CPU. It's going to be I think that one's going to be a battle on the road in their place. They're a decent team. We held their leading scorer down tonight. They're probably going to do some things different next time we play them. Or do we play them again?
I don't think we do. I think we play everybody once.
Okay, my bad.
We play everybody once now. There is no unbalanced schedules anymore, so we won't play them again until next year. And next year, they got to be favored against us next year, I would assume.
Well, Westcott's a senior, right?
That sophomore team's.
The sophomore team's pretty good.
They're pretty. They're gonna be pretty darn good.
Hazlitt and Metzen are seniors. Metzen didn't play a lot.
But the Cardinals are talented, and that's why they do get a 10-point win out of here tonight. For the most part, you could say they kind of slept walk through this, but still came out victorious. You know, and you don't want to say they should plan on doing that again Friday, but they could probably get away with it again Friday,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But then once we get past that point, I think we got. I had the schedule here in front of me. Yeah, once we get through that, then we got the Mount Vernon doubleheader, which will be broadcast on KMAQ. So we will not have video on YouTube. We won't have the Maquoketa Cardinal Sports Network that night. We'll have the girls and the boys, both doubleheaders. And then it's the battle with Marion. The boys will be here at home. I will be in Marion covering the girls' game for KMAQ that night. I'm sure you're probably not joining me that night.
No, I'll probably be here watching the boys that night.
So that'll be
that's a matchup to watch. Marion and the West Delaware game later, and Solon will be a good game. Looks like the Beckman game may be a good game too.
Well, we'll find out. We like to thank everyone that did kind of check us out, and I'm sure people will watch this after the fact and stuff like that. And please leave comments, send me a message, whatever. Let us know what we could try to improve on, and because we're going to be looking to tweak this as we go, and it might take a year or so to get it to where we would like it to be. I know that at least. So
yeah, it takes some adjustments.
But as far as I'm calling this a success for the first night out.
Absolutely.
So thank you for joining us on the Maquoketa Cardinal Sports Network. I'm Dale Scott, along with Chad Coakley. We'll see you next time.